Right, Evil Within, focus group screening.
It's an emergency. It's my daughter, she's not breathing. She was just lying in the water, face down. There was people around. They were all looking at me like I did it. It wasn't me.
Moody. Do mention about the sound. I think that was more of an exporting problem, but mention it because the examiner will see the rough cut. But I think it's when it exported it just makes it a bit rough. We'll sort it out. It just seems to be at the start. All right, pop down some comments, and I'll show it to you again in a minute when you're writing. So I'll just, when they watch the final cut, I'll be like, I keep writing it.
It's an emergency. It's my daughter, she's not breathing. She was just lying in the water, face down. There was people around. They were all looking at me like I did it. It wasn't me.
Good stuff, Brad.
Narrative?
Yeah, did you understood what was going on? It wasn't confusing. Just say what was going on. Was anyone confused by the narrative? Okay, Brad, you describe what's going on.
That's explained mostly through the titles.
Yeah. he has seemingly killed their daughter.
Oh, he did it.
Seemingly, yeah. And she's kind of possessed by the daughter, isn't she? And she's going to go and do it. I just wondered though, maybe at the start, you know where it's the phone call, it's Nathan doing the voiceover and stuff, whether you could literally have him on the phone or something with bloodied hands or something, or some sort of clue early on as to whether he's done it. Mia?
The last bit was, like, although the shot was really cool, it was a bit confusing. Like, why was she suddenly like,
By the beach
by the
and
beach?
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah,
But,
no, I think it's really nice.
yeah.
Is she like going to kill herself?
Yeah, at the start.
What with the cutting of the arms?
Is she going to jump
Yeah,
off?
she did that and then she switched it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
kind of the arms, it's really like, there's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There's like 1, 2, 3. It's like really
It's
easy.
because she's gonna kill herself after she killed the guy, and that's why she's walking to the end of the water and she's gonna jump in.
Dave,
But that could be really easily explained by an intertitle.
Yeah.
when she's walking to the
I did say
water,
we
yeah.
could love
Yeah.
title, 'cause we
Yeah,
did
totally.
that last time.
Just one more intertitle to say, can you live with yourself? That sort of thing. Is suicide the only option? Obviously better than that, but I'm thinking off the top of my head. Joe?
When she's walking to the water, yeah, the water's obviously in front of her.
Yeah.
But when they do a close up, the water's behind her.
Yeah, so it's like,
Like, so if she's
passing
about to
around.
jump off, she's
Yeah, but
facing
she
the
jumps
wrong
on the
way.
back.
She's gonna do a swan dive.
Oh,
She's totally...
Single-
Joe, when you commit suicide by jumping into the water, you want to do it stylishly. Like, anyone who watched that Splash, she would have scored highly, even from the mean judge. The reason why we did it, and that is not their fault, is I told them she couldn't get too close to the edge because I was worried about her falling in. Oh, thanks, that's great. Sam?
I thought the pacing was good
Yeah.
up until the end because it was just like dead silence. Maybe
So a
the
little
jump scares
bit of
kids.
tinkly
Yeah, or like a jump scare
or
or
something.
like that.
You've got room for a jump scare at the end. So if you do want to have some sort of jump scare, but does that fit with the psychological horror? I don't know. Nathan? You were just making pew noises like that. Mia?
Maybe like when she falls down the stairs and stuff, like have the scream. And it's all like, music, like,
I think, yeah, loud sound effects. When the door slams
yeah.
Yeah.
as well, have a really kind of loud door slam and stuff like that. Any other good stuff though? We've done a lot of the other stuff. In general, did you think the music was alright?
Yeah, I like it.
And don't forget the rating. It is like a PG trailer for like a 15 film, so it is supposed to be very understated with not that much gore and stuff going on. Straight psychological. Jack?
I thought the intertitles, though they look nicer, the way they had the same kind of transition, maybe if you like mixed it up and had a bit more variety.
What, movement? So
Yeah.
some of the other way around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just repeated it, so it's a bit.
That's totally doable. Ellie?
I just thought there was like good range of shots.
Nice close-ups.
Yeah.
I also think it's Poppy, isn't it? The girl who's in it.
Rose.
Oh, I always get mixed up. I had a student called Poppy Rose, that's why I always get mixed up. I think she's really good. I've taught so many students with so many names. They get muddled up in my brain. Anyway, yeah, I think Rose is really good, but I like the fact how still she is. A lot of it's just looking at the camera. And also the guy who kept on complaining because he's too tall.
Well, Chris.
Chris. I think he's very good because he doesn't do very much. He
He's
just
like
looks.
6'8".
He's not. If that was me in that role, I'd be like.
We had to make him bend down with like all the time to get tall.
And if you told me to bend down, I'd be like down here. I'd be like, is this alright? I think he does a good job. I think the vibe is right for psychological horror and stuff, but there's a few little tweaks I think need to be made. There's also a shot in there where she stood at the bottom that says smiling. I think you might cut that out. Any other stuff? Alright, next up we have got